Hi everybody. I'm Angus, right? 5946. I've been an operator since 2007. And this is Donatella Versace. She's my service dog, my daughter. She's adorable. And I thought she might be less triggering for our president, who has been so triggered lately by just me saying, hey, what if we invited everybody to the union meetings? What if we followed our collective agreement and followed the Canadian Human Rights Act and protected all of our members instead of just making shit up as we go along to suit our own purpose? And that's resulted in our very, very triggered president trying to having me arrested. He didn't even try. He literally called up his buddies and got them to arrest me. We have a president who's been playing super dirty union politics for so long, and he is really, really not intelligent, as it turns out. I used to think he was highly intelligent and just really knew the game very well. Turns out I think he might actually have a head injury of some sort. And that's not to make fun of anybody with head injuries. I'm really just improvising with the symptomology. Anyway, so me and Donatella, maybe she could deliver it. So,
Hi, I'm Donatella, and if you want to learn how to communicate as a president of a union, you have all kinds of resources that can teach you that.
You don't really have to use your little buddies to kind of make up new rules all the time in order to try to cover up your lies and deceit and bullshit and crimes. Anyway, so that's that. So please take an opportunity and go and get involved in the union. I'm not really welcome in the union hall apparently. Again, because I really trigger the shit out of everybody. But like, take a chance. Go and listen and see for yourself. Like, you really, really have to see this president in action to really fully understand how it's possible that he has so many faces. But there it is. At the end of the day, you'll still hear from me. I guess I'll have to break all kinds of laws and figure out how that process works, because so far, none of the processes that we're all entitled to have applied to me, because nobody answers a call. And they keep calling police and all kinds of stuff when that's really like not what the union does. We can't, as members, we can't count on them to have our backs even when we report sex offenses and acts of violence and threatening and human rights violations. So anyway, it seems a little one-sided, so I guess I just kind of have to keep going until we have a new president. And until we have a new president, I'm going to make fun of this one all the time. And I'm going to trigger this one. Everything I'm about is because it triggers the fuck out of this president. So, which entertains the shit out of me. And I'm going to be so vocal about it. I honestly don't give a shit. And I'm going to be super vocal about local politics. So if you really want to hear about my local politics at Blackburn Hamlet Community Association and Laura Dudas, who's my counselor, if you want to hear about my LGBTQIA++ politics, if you want to hear about my municipal politics with the city, I have huge problems with our mayor right now because that little gay boy doesn't seem to see that there's actually still a whole rainbow in the city that he's missing. And I'm just going to keep doing it. Like, everybody kind of colors me as crazy, and I'll tell you what I tell them. Yes, I am crazy. I have mental health issues. I have all kinds of stuff. I own all of that. I'm just not crazy in the way that they're painting. I'm just not crazy in the way of traditional abuse of vulnerable people. And sadly, I'm a vulnerable person. And as a result of ongoing abuses, I've had to come to terms with all of it. I still come to terms with it. I still deal with it every day. But again, nothing's going to change. You're going to still hear the messages. So if you're going to receive it as just the rantings of a crazy person, go ahead and do it. Like, click, share, do all of that. But whatever you do, let it drive you down to the Union Hall. Let it make you feel inspired to go and see what's happening firsthand. And if you ever want to hear any of the funny shit that I've done and why it's hilarious, especially when it comes to this president, because again, he's a very small man, like literally and figuratively. All the things I make fun of, like him having to drive his big gigantic truck and all of his image stuff, it's actually all super flattering. Like, I only notice it because I feel like I influence it. Like, you have to admit, our president looks really good right now because he's really living his full drag of like pulling off this dream team bullshit that he's trying to pull off. But that's cool. He keeps giving me material to talk about that triggers me, and I'm happy to talk about triggers because I'm all about it. So anyway, brothers and sisters, I hope this finds you happy and well. I love the messages that I get from you. Please keep communicating with me. Please feel free to communicate with me through those anonymous web portals that I've provided, because I'm super happy to be doing this. They've positioned that it's just all the rantings of one person, one madman, and I'm really happy to take that heat for us all, brothers and sisters, because at the end of the day, we're all getting fucked, and it's not going to be on my watch. So I'm happy to tell my story anytime. You have to see it in person. And I've already dropped a complaint for about 36 people. I'm going to add to it as things go. And there's going to be a lot more to add to it. The problem is that I went from being a partially disabled person who had some physical and mental health disabilities and challenges that I was navigating quite successfully, to being now essentially a permanently disabled, almost broken man. So what you're seeing is really me rebuilding my life, and I'm happy to do it. And I'm really looking forward to reaching out to everybody. I really appreciate the support that nobody can see because of stigma, but the people who see this and see me and know me and see me in real life, they know that we're kicking some major ass, okay? One thing I'll tell you is that my dogs have been such an indicator for me. So I know right now that I'm excitable because of the things I'm saying, but I know that I'm not excitable in a way that's distressing, because if I was, my basset hound, Dwana, she wouldn't be sleeping here. And my girl Renee, she wouldn't be sucking on her sock. Right, Dee Dee?
Right. So, could you say to Clint, "Dear Clint, this isn't attacking you personally. This is attacking the fact that you're the shittiest president of a union has ever seen. And we all deserve better. My dad deserves better."
Yeah, so anyway, Clint, you're really a shitty president. Really. I know that's been triggering because you feel like I've been very subtle about it, so let me come straight out, okay? You're a teeny tiny man. You have some really big problems in life. Glug glug and grr grr. And you really are abusing your power, and I'm not here for it. Never will be. And until we talk it all out, if you have to villainize me, may not be a word, vilify? If you have to make me out to be a bad guy in order to get your shitty politics done, you go ahead. I can take it, okay? If you need to talk about your feelings, or you need a little hug, or you just want to, I don't know, ask directly instead of being so homoerotic about your crush on me, you could ask me directly for a dick pic. You don't have to send all your merry men to flirt and ask for it.